My name is Gum Gum.
Fuck, I knew this was hell.
First official roll of the campaign, boys. Roll me an Arcana check, buddy-o.
Oh my fucking god! Nat 20 plus 3.
No.
23! First fucking roll of this campaign.
Oh,
no
way.
What the fuck? It's gonna be a fucking good one.
My eyes are gonna roll back into my head. He's having a seizure!
Guts goes over and, like, cups the back of his head, ready for him to fall.
You're doing it all wrong.
Kind of
What
smacked
are you
in his
doing?
face a little bit.
If somebody's having a seizure, you want to put a piece of bark in their mouth
What the fuck?
so they don't swallow their tongue.
Oh,
Interesting Genasi trick there, my friend.
Are you gonna put bark in his mouth?
No, not my own,
Yo,
of course.
That's what it sounds like.
Somebody fetch me bark from a nearby tree. How dare you guys? That's disgusting.
You said it.
But don't you feel almost like you're a part of those trees as well?
How dare you?
Boys, be careful. This is pretty sketchy.
Well, let's give it a try. And I step 1 foot onto the bridge.
The rock falls and kills Sap Feldspar.
the
Finally.
longest this character's ever lasted.
Were you purposefully speaking giant that whole time to be impressive?
Oh no, I was trying to speak giant, yes.
Yeah, so in your own interpretation, how does that sound in giant to you?
Sorry.
He
My
just leaves the stream.
Sorry.
Not now.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. That was fucking perfect. We got that recorded, right? The session's being recorded?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And I'll flick my collar out, prepare myself, and I'll strut to the front of the party here and lead us through.
Not so fast. I've got a bead on your chest. This is about a 5-foot arrow. Not a good recipe for a pretty-looking fellow like yourself. Roll me a deception check.
12.
Something's up. Tell us why you're really here.
I'm gonna run away.
You fucking idiot.
I cannot sustain damage. I'm doing the run that, like, Captain Jack Sparrow does, too. Like,
It's a big blade, and as I'm sprinting and I'm gaining momentum, I'm hitting rocks every once in a while, and there's sparks flying from my greatsword. As I come up and like right up next to him and I up slash, it cuts him right in half, right up the middle.
this is a disgusting display of violence.
Hey, is it normal to, like, kill a bunch of people and then just, like, their friends forgive you and then ask them to, like, bury the people you killed?
Absolutely not, mate. These people out of their fucking minds.
Chase
I
is
don't think
meta
we should
critiquing my DMing right now. It's the type of metagaming I've never even heard of before. I'm gonna make you make 15 characters in this fucking campaign. Don't you make me.
Oh, it's gonna be a long campaign.
Welcome back, everybody, to another week of Monday Night D&D Nights. This is At Advantage. Say hello, boys.
Hello.
yo.
YouTube.
Yes.
And Twitch.
So we are coming back for, I believe it's our 6th session. Am I wrong? Is it our 7th or is it our 6th?
Six.
Oh man, I scared myself there for a second. Yeah, so last week we basically got to see you guys testing the old titty lure method. It worked like a charm. You got the guys into the building, and after like a complete clusterfuck of scrambling and trying to wrestle with these people, you finally got them all tied up and taken upstairs to interrogate them a bit. Casper and Guts and Sap all stayed downstairs while the two Dragonborns and Oriel tried to interrogate these guys. It came down to it, and after Aaron handed Oriel a dagger, he saw that there was no other option and decided to slit the throat of one of the guards. They were able to talk them down from this and kind of get them to side with you. At least that's what it seems. After it was said and done, Oriole left the upstairs and sort of reflected on what he'd done. You guys heard guards coming from down the road, and in sort of a frantic moment had to flee the building. Luckily, the two guards who you had kidnapped, basically, they stood up for you and they pointed the opposite way, leading the entourage of guards in the opposite direction of you. You ran into a really long, lanky-looking zombie that was fast, a few of them, and you were able to, on decent initiative rolls, and having Carter lead you guys, were able to escape without getting into a combat. And I believe you guys made your way up towards the barracks, where you had time to start trying to figure out a plan for what you're going to do in terms of this this food delivery cart for the rations, trying to get that taken for Blackstrand and the people of the Thieves Guild. So yeah, I believe that's where we are now, is pretty much kind of hunkering around area where the barracks are, trying to figure out a time to plan, a good location, try to figure out your places in this situation. So you guys go ahead and take the floor. I do have a map that I actually made. Clap for me. Clap for me.
You made this one?
Daddy made the maps.
No shit.
Yes.
Oh, I'm excited now. Let's go,
Daddy.
bro. Oh, I love it.
So,
This man.
all right. Well, that's it for At Advantage tonight, and we'll see you guys never again.
It looks amazing.
Great.
Yeah, I need to work on my roof textures, but everything else under the roof's looks pretty good. I'll tell you that much.
I like
Hell
it.
yeah.
It looks great.
I like
So I didn't put you guys anywhere specific. As you guys get nearer to this guard barracks, you do notice two guards standing on the outside of the main entrance, and you also in the distance hear like something colliding with a grain-filled burlap of some kind, or gravel-filled burlap. You hear grunts, and you get the idea that somebody's maybe training on a training dummy. So you guys can all feel free to, as you're taking the floor here, kind of move your tokens and figure out a good way to get a look at these barracks. Also, if you want to, I have another map that is further up the road a little bit. So as you guys devise your plan, if you'd like to move on to that map and get a little bit further away from the barracks, and closer towards the castle, then that's an option tonight as well. So
It is assumed that we are like sneaking, right? And like no one can see us right now.
yeah, in this moment, you guys are pretty much good. You haven't caught the attention of the guards. As you start to move about, I may or may not require some stealth checks from you guys to figure out if you can get past those guards, depending on what you guys want to do. So.
Okay, and what time of day is it?
I believe that we finished up the whole sort of chase scene last session. It was like midday, so maybe like nearing into evening, but not quite sunset.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm gonna try and hunker down behind this, kind of crouch down and signal the three guys over here on my side to kind of come with me and get behind this building here.
Yeah, I'll follow. I think that's a good idea.
All of you stealth checks at disadvantage. No, I'm just kidding.
Dang.
50 guards circle you and you're dead.
Please don't.
Daddy can do what he wants. Don't fuck with Daddy.
Hey,
big is
guys,
this,
Aaron, are you guys coming over here?
How big is this tree? Would I be able to hide pretty okay? Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty large trees. Like they're probably a few feet in diameter and they're pretty tall, but they are pretty dead and brittle. You get the idea that this place is called Crag Willow because a lot of the trees that are here are all sort of dead and kind of petrified wood. So as you touch it and you can near up against it, trying to get cover behind it, you feel that the bark texture is not like typical wood. It actually feels more like stone.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just move in with them then.
I'm gonna follow as well.
Sneakily.
Boys,
Sneakily.
boys, I think it's a bad idea being here. There's way too many.
Oriole, there is a lot, mate, but this is the only other place that we go is to the castle. I mean, castle doesn't seem any better than this place.
Fuck.
Well, don't forget this place is where all of the guards sleep. This is surely where some of them are taking their lunch break right now. We want to make sure that we ambush this car in a quieter place.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up a little pebble and throw it at Carter. Small pebble. To try and get his attention.
Small pebble.
Does Casper notice the pebble?
Roll me a hit. And does Casper notice what?
The pebble.
Yeah, I would say so.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Do you have something you want to do before it makes contact, or is he just?
No,
wanting to...
I just want to get it to get his attention. Just hit him right in the shoulder, and I just.
No, I was asking Casper because you asked if he noticed.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll let him.
You're just
get hit in the head
taking.
with a rock.
You just wanted to notice if you were paying attention to. Okay, I gotcha.
I'm gonna send him a message after the rock hits him in the head.
I'm gonna look at him like.
Yeah, and
with
he's
a shoulder shrug.
And you just hit him like kind of right in the neck, like on the side, and he just kind of like flinches and looks at you, and gives you like a look like what?
Come over here. What the fuck?
I'm over with Carter right now.
Yep.
So I'll send a message to Mr. Blackthorn. Well, hello, Mr. Blackthorn. What's going on?
We need to get out of here. There's
Yeah.
way too many.
I thought that was the plan.
Yeah, we can't. We need to go up the road, find a way around this.
Well, let's sneak around back over your way. We'll head over there right now.
Okay, come on, hurry.
This message is ended.
Over.
I'm gonna inch into the group that's on that left side really quick and just, boys, we need to figure out what they're doing at what times here. We need to take information right now.
Well,
This
should
is
we
the only time we're gonna get close enough to get it.
We could leave a scout.
I assume
Casper
me,
has
Gabe, and
familiar.
Carter are gonna cross the street stealthily and try to join the group. You good with that,
Yeah.
Gabe?
Yeah.
Well, boys, what's the holdup? We gotta get going.
You, Casper. You're quite the curious sort. We're thinking we need a scout to stay. Do you think you could collect information?
You need a scout.
It's an idea.
I don't know if that's a good idea. We want to split up.
Oh, just use little fella.
Aaron, tell him what you were telling me.
Right. There's a couple of us that I think that are not going to be able to stealth through here easily. I think you guys, if you were to get up a little bit closer and maybe get some more information on what the guards are doing at this time, we may be able to devise a plan and intercept their materials.
You're not worried about the materials coming in as we wait, or?
You think
I mean,
they'd be coming in right now, Casper?
I guess I could stay. I mean, I don't mind. I figured the group would want me with them, but sure, I'll stay behind.
Well, you got that fancy fast feet of yours.
Well, you
I've
have
seen
your
you-
familiar, Casper. You can fly and see further than all of us.
Yes, I do have little fella, and yes, Sap, I can teleport. I am quite amazing.
You really are, lad. You really are.
It is true, I am the strongest and most talented of the group.
You're definitely different.
Definitely.
Definitely.
That's why you should stay.
The plan is, just so we get this clear, I'm gonna stay here and do some scouting, and you guys are gonna go look for the shipment.
Well, no, we're gonna find a rendezvous point. Cut off the supply at the road or something, but not here. Not where they're all gathered.
Yeah, that's what I said, Blackthorn. Y'all gonna do that, and I'm gonna stay
Yeah.
here.
Hey, Casper, I'm not totally comfortable leaving you here on your own, so I'll stick
I
back
don't
with
think
you.
you should be alone.
I am.
Definitely not alone.
The only thought here, mates, is it would be a shame to leave here and not get an idea of the comings and goings of these barracks. This is HQ for these boys, and if we're gonna take them down and do anything here, we should know how they operate.
You know what? I think that's a fantastic idea, Mr. Blackthorn. I'm gonna throw up just one contradicting idea, and then if y'all shut that down, I'll stay right here and do scouting.
Shoot.
What if we all go together, intercept said shipment, come back, scout together, and then head back to see Mr. Mouseman, Mr. Blackstrand, get reinforcements, come back, kill all these guards.
Speaking of Blackstrand, I think we might need his help taking this shipment down. Now that we're close enough, we've got eyes. And you see Carter reach into his cloak pocket, and he pulls out like this little sort of wind-up little mouse, and he winds it up and just sets it down on the ground, and it goes and just scuttles off into the distance, the direction you guys came.
Damn.
That's fucking sick, dude. I love that.
Wow.
He'll get word, and he'll be here soon.
Whew. Okay.
That's nuts. Can you teach me how to make one of those?
Yeah, we get this all said and done, and I'll show you a couple of my tricks.
I like that.
Sap, speaking of making shit, think you could make a device where we could see further, like a telescope or some sort of monocular that lets us see at a distance or anything like that?
Well, unfortunately, I don't have any materials for anything like that. And, well, anything that I make would either only be of, use for light, a message, recording, or, perhaps, some sound or smell. But, anything else I make would require an attunement. So are you willing to attune yourself to such telescope device?
Possibly. I'd be up to it.
With your tinkering, Sam, if you wanted to make something that wasn't magical, like had any kind of magical effects to it, then that's totally okay. So like, if you wanted to try to figure out how to put together your own sort of spyglass or something along those lines, it would just be sourcing the material, and then I would make you roll checks based off of your proficiency with your tinker tools.
That's super dope.
To see how it comes out. So something like that is totally doable for you. You know the ways that things work pretty well, and sitting down for a little bit of time and figuring it out is not something that's outside of your realm of possibility.
Just think about it, Sap. It's just an idea.
I'll keep an eye out for anything useful I can use for something like that.
Casper, you proposed a pretty good idea. I think splitting up is a bad idea, and we could come back for this information. I just think,
Well, I wouldn't say it's a bad idea. I'd just prefer to stick close by to y'all.
I don't think that Carter should stay with you. It's either just you or all of us together. No offense, Carter. You don't have that teleportation.
Sap, are you trying to get rid of me?
He flicks his belt
Not at all.
and he says, "Yeah, I can get a pretty good distance if I need to."
What's that belt do, Carter?
Oh, this is it's a magical item I picked up from someone I felt didn't need it anymore. Some might say indefinitely borrowing it. I don't prefer to use the term steal or thievery, but depends on how you look at it. Basically, it allows me to cast Misty Step twice a day.
Wow.
That
How far
is
can you
useful.
go?
I can get about 60 feet with it.
That's about twice as far as I can get. That's mighty nifty.
Yeah, I haven't parted with it since I borrowed it.
Well, can we buy it from you?
And he just smiles and says, "I think we ought to figure out this plan. Are we heading up the road a little bit?
Yes.
I know some of the buildings up there have ladders to the rooftops. Might be possible for us to sort of spread out in a little bit more, likely situation to be able to set up an ambush. Some of us on rooftops, some of us on the ground. If we do see a shipment coming through there, might be able to take them. Then again, if nothing comes by in a certain amount of time, then we may need to double back here and figure out some more information."
Yep, we were just discussing that. We're gonna leave Sap behind and we're gonna head out right now.
Hey, Sap, just stand over there by that tree, and you should blend right in, buddy.
You know, this has worked recently, if you don't remember.
Yeah, coat hangers, trees. Yeah. Look, I guess.
Surprised my scale armor hasn't thrown anybody off yet.
Quit fucking around, guys. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Just a reminder, too, for those of you that wear heavy armor that gives you disadvantage on your stealth. It is possible for you to take your armor off and put it back on later. It just takes time. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just reminding you of a mechanic in the game that if you walk around without your armor, you're not going to get disadvantage on stealth. It will just suck a little bit more if that stealth fails and you guys end up getting into combat without your armor on.
Can I technically put it in my backpack, or?
Probably strap it to the back of your pack or something.
I don't think a full suit of armor would fit in a backpack.
That's what I'm saying.
You need a bag of holding, brother.
No, I'll be able to leave it where
I can
you
make
took
one
it
of
off,
those.
come back to it, something like that.
Guts might eat it too, dude. I heard he likes to eat metal.
Hey, easy, okay?
Sap, did you just say that you can make a bag of holding?
Yes, indeed.
That would come in handy, mate. Why haven't you made one?
How the fuck
Well,
do you do that, and why
it
haven't you
does
brought it up?
take a little bit of time, and I need to find a nice bag in order to infuse with this magic. Don't want to use my own backpack. I'm carrying quite a bit of things, you know?
What?
So we could give you one of our bags, and you could make a bag of holding?
If you perhaps have a pouch or something like this, yes.
Sap, you're an interesting fella. You don't want to get rid of your own backpack for a backpack that'll hold literally anything.
Well, it's a nice backpack.
It does look good. You're right.
Interesting, friend. Kind of with Casper on that one.
Hey,
Anybody got a
Sap,
backpack?
I'm only-
Honestly, I'm gonna dump out my bedroll, mess kit, and water skin. And hand this guy my backpack. And it's a nice backpack, mate. The finest leather.
Mr. Blackthorn, I don't think now is the time for that.
Well, fuck if he's got this ability. Have you ever seen a bag of holding, mate?
I sure have it. I am mighty curious. You say mate, and so does Mr. Cross. Are you guys from the same place?
I mean, it's possible. We look nothing alike. We have nothing in common. We never heard of each other before. Probably, Casper.
Just never heard that word before, fella.
And you might never.
Oh,
Or it's an endearing term. Don't let him lead you on the hard side.
Does it mean friend?
It absolutely does.
Wow, we're friends.
Oh, wouldn't get that too far ahead, buddy.
Are you giving me your backpack?
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't need a bedroll, dude. I fucking meditate.
So, with Master Precision, I take a vine out of my sock, like a thin vine, and I begin to just weave it through with a piece of sharp bark through the edges of this backpack with Master Precision. And when I'm finished, I place my hand onto the middle of the bag and close my eyes. And I make a bag of holding.
No way, was that easy?
Are there any semantic or vocal components that come with that? What does that spell casting say?
Fuck. That's
You
not
know,
good.
there is no semantics or components for that, no.
It's just an artificer.
I'm just a genius, bro.
Yeah.
How long does it take? Instantaneously?
In fact, it says you can do this once every long rest. You can have up to 4.
Twice every
Twice,
hour.
yeah, sorry, twice.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be just in shock that
In
he
fact,
did.
the vine was just for flavor.
It's amazing. I've never seen that type of craftsmanship in my entire life, mate.
It's beautiful, Sap.
Sap, are you magical?
Yeah, a little bit. Not really. I'm just a
you know
genius.
magic.
Magic and genius go hand in hand, do they not?
As long as the bag is great, we do need to keep fucking moving.
Hey,
boys.
Guts.
Yeah, I'm gonna test it out and just like take off my scale mill and throw it in.
Don't eat that bag, alright?
I was thinking about it.
I saw it. I saw it in your face.
So over the course of about 10 minutes, Sap begins taking off his scale mail and trying to remove bits and pieces of it as you guys are sort of huddled up behind this building. You hear a guard change happening at the front gates. A few footsteps walking down the path from this northern direction, coming down southward, and meeting up with the guards that are at the doors, and they sort of switch places. As this happens, Sap, I want you to roll me a stealth check.
That's what I was trying to avoid.
It takes time to take armor off.
Sorry, Tim. About what time is this?
Of day?
Yeah.
Not quite sunset, but nearing it, getting towards evening time.
Beautiful. I'm gonna make a note of that too. I'm gonna look up.
Yeah, I'm gonna make note.
Guys, I need physical dice for real. That was an 8.
Guidance.
Thank you.
Quick. I was just about to say it failed. You got that right in time.
It's a 9.
Fuck!
You hear this shift change happening, and you hear a voice go, "Hey, do you hear something?" And the other guard sort of you hear just a pause, and the other guard says, "No, bruv, don't hear nothing. What are you talking about? Did you hear?" I just thought I heard some rustling. Been standing here too long. Let's go get a bath. And they both walk into the building.
Oh my god.
Well, let's get the fuck out of here.
Wait. So
Indeed.
So there's no guards at the door right now?
It was a
It
shift
was a
change.
guard. It was a shift
Oh,
change.
gotcha. Never mind. Sorry. Gotcha.
Let's get moving.
So I'm gonna take this bag of holding, sling it across my back, and I'm gonna let Sap know. Just, hey, when you want your armor back, just pull it out. Don't even ask.
And you do notice that when you put your armor into the bag, you sort of unweave this knotted vine that holds together this sort of leather bag, and you throw your scale mail in there, and you even can kind of reach your arm in up to about the elbow, and your arm just disappears into this expanse.
Wow, that's fucking sick. Can I sling my water skin over my shoulder?
No.
Can I? Can I fashion? Oh, I'm gonna throw it in the bag of holding. Never mind.
You could
Dumbass.
sling it over your shoulder. I was just being a shit.
Nah, I'm gonna throw it in the bag of holding. But I'm leaving behind the bedroll. Fuck a bedroll.
All right, Mr. Carter. I think we're following you.
Oh,
All right, boys, let's get out of here. And you traverse your way, sort of behind these buildings. You're able to see the guards as you pass by, just sort of over this cart that's in this area here. Go ahead and roll me a group stealth check as you guys are moving to the next area.
Oh,
This isn't going to be a super high DC. You have the cover of the buildings. There's not a lot of chances that they'll be able to see you.
I guidance myself.
Dirty 21.
Just be happy I did that.
15.
16.
13.
Or
Oh,
Casper rips ass.
You had an 8 and a 4 were the lowest, and then a 21, and what was the other highest? A 16?
16.
Say that averages out okay. You guys make it through safe into the next area here. So, as you guys get into this next stretch of road, you don't necessarily see anyone. You don't hear any movement or clanging of like a person training in their weaponry or anything like that. It's very still. The air here is still. There's not a lot of wind. You see at this point, the sun is just very slowly beginning to set beyond the castle in the distance. The rays of the sun sort of peek behind the spires in the distance and sort of cast these rays of sunlight. But the brunt of the bright burning ball of gaseous in the sky is pretty much blocked by these spires. It's kind of like that golden hour time of day when your shadows cast long, and it's a beautiful sight. The castle in the distance is imposing, but also very, very majestic. You see banners on spires, just flat. Like I said, no wind. They're just sort of rested, and you make your way into this sort of next neighborhood. The houses here are starting to get bigger and bigger. The road splits off in a few separate directions. You see one ladder up ahead of you on the side of a building. And you also see just a few areas where you can hide behind some bags or amongst some trees. You can go into the buildings. You can try to acrobat to get on top of other buildings that don't have ladders. So at this point, you guys can sort of set yourselves up however you'd like to figure out, what kind of position you want to be in for this stakeout mission.
Hey, boys, before I move forward, and I kind of walk up to this corner building right here, and I get down on one knee and put my hand on the ground and I use Divine Sense.
nice.
Fey fiends are undead?
Good thinking that
Yeah,
game.
detects undead within 60 feet.
You sense nothing. No undead within 60 feet of you.
Fuck yeah.
Boys, I think we're in the clear.
that's a very useful trick, Gabe.
Sure is.
Where'd you learn that?
The clan I grew up in. They taught me the ways of the paladin.
Beautiful. Let's talk more about that later. Carter, you recommend any of these buildings?
Well, best I can see down here on the ground, it looks like each of them does have some kind of a chimney on top. Good spots maybe hide behind on the roof. You take a look, and the picture doesn't do it justice. There is some pitch to these buildings, or the roofs of these buildings, so you could get up even on some that are bare, or if there's not enough room behind a chimney to get two people behind. That you said you could kind of duck down or lay down on one of these roof pitches and sort of get hidden.
Daddy, I have a question.
Yes, my child.
Does it look like there's any explosive barrels nearby?
Well, give me a big old perception check. Actually, this would probably be more of an investigation since you're actively looking for something.
Guidance.
Guidance.
You said investigation?
Investigation.
16.
16. You don't see any on these streets here. I mean, you're more than welcome to go sort of raid the houses to see if you find anything. It's up to you.
No, I'm okay.
Well, fuck, let's get on the roof at least. Let's get a view. We're just standing in the street. Come on.
I have an idea. How about I stay down here to intercept and you guys get inside?
I'm at the ladder. I'm climbing.
You don't want someone with you, Casper?
How about Carter? Carter, you alright with that?
Yeah, I'm all right with whatever you guys want to do, honestly. I think what we need to do is spread out a little bit. Different vantage points will help a lot here. And I think I'm going to go up on one of those roofs as well. And he's going to flick his belt, and in a puff of this blue mist, you see him just disappear.
Carter, I was asking if you'd stay here.
Oh, I thought you were asking if we were moving.
No, I was thinking me and Carter hang down below because we can get away quick. And then these guys can take to safety.
Casper, I think I'm probably better suited on the seat on one of these roofs. I get some kind of high ground. It's going to be easier for me to hit people with my arrows if need be.
All right, I'll stay here alone.
I'm gonna sprint to this top left building and try to get on the roof.
Okay, perfect.
Is there a window in the building across from Oriole that I'm by?
The one that you're in? Yeah, that's actually a 2-story building. And there is windows along the inside on the first and second floor.
I'll stay on the first floor.
Okay, yeah. There's one sort of to the left of that front door, just kind of in that corner there.
I'll stay low.
You are low.
Also, Casper, that stone wall that sort of divides these trees between you and it, they're only about 3 feet high. They're more like a little stone.
That's perfect.
Like railing than an actual wall.
I'm gonna sit on my butt and like lean up against the stone, my back facing it.
On the street side or inside where the tree is?
On the street side. Actually, is the inside? Is there a divot? Is there a 3-foot wall around it?
Yeah, the whole thing around it is a 3-foot wall.
Okay, I'll go right on the inside.
Cool.
And then when everybody's situated, I'm gonna send up Will Filla.
I'm gonna look out to the west on this side of the building. One with the ladder.
I'm gonna sit here and be upset that we never thought of a signal.
Just dang it, man. God.
I think we'll know.
Yeah, and you guys all get into position and you wait for some time. You wait maybe a couple of hours. The sun is completely set at this point. It's completely nighttime. The clouds above you begin to part and open up into a pretty clear night sky with not quite a full moon casting a dim light down upon you. Those of you that took note of when the shift change happened previously, this is about 6 hours later. You see another group of soldiers walking down the road. No carts or anything like that, just a kind of what you gather is it may be another shift change.
Okay.
At this point, Aaron and Oriel, you hear something that sounds like it's. Well, roll me a perception check.
Another dirty 21, bitch. What's up?
Well, it doesn't mean a lot to me because there's no such thing as a natural 21, bitch.
No, I said dirty 21.
Yeah, he was saying you don't have to say it's dirty because we already know that.
But I like that it's filthy.
You do hear very, very quiet, quick footsteps coming up the ladder that's on the side of your building.
Fuck. I'm gonna fucking crawl on my knees and get into this corner. Just stay low as fuck. With my dark vision, I can see that ladder. Who comes up?
And as you do, Blackstrand sort of gets to the top rung of the ladder and vaults himself up with his arms, doing a small little flip before landing in superhero pose on the ceiling or on the roof of this building.
Let's go.
Woo! Blackstrand, you scared the dickens out of me.
Didn't know you had much dickens to be scared out of.
Oh, God. Can you help us?
That's what I'm here for.
We're just, we're waiting for some movement. We're looking for the shipment.
And you see his tiny little mouth lips sort of purse into a circle, and this very high-pitched, almost not even audible whistle comes out of his mouth. And you see Carter on the other roof nearby you guys sort of look over his direction, and they start signing to each other quick hand signals. And you get the idea that he's kind of getting caught up by Carter right now. He's not really paying too close of attention to what you're saying.
I love it. I'm just gonna look in awe. I'm gonna actually redirect my attention from Blackstrand and keep looking out west over the ledge of this building.
Radio.
And then whenever it's convenient, the little fella's gonna be flying.
Yeah, definitely. So what's your plan with him? Are you just kind of trying to get a radius, or are you trying to send him up the road a ways?
Just gonna have him do wider and wider circles as high up as he can, and just see if he can see any movement of the shipment we're looking for.
Okay. As time passes and he stays circling in the sky, and you kind of sit in your cubby of this small walled area where these dead trees are, eyes rolled into the back of your head, you see through little fella's eyes. You see these neighborhoods that span in this large circle that sort of close in sort of a crescent to the front of the castle. You notice a few groups of guards. You actually notice people, like civilian type people, finely dressed, sort of talking amongst themselves in the circles that are closest to the castle. You're not close enough to pick up what they're saying, but you can see that they're not too concerned about their surroundings. You don't notice any zombies. You don't notice any undead whatsoever. As the hours click by, you guys spend a long time up here. Night is beginning to transition into dawn. The stars are beginning to slowly fade. The clouds are beginning to reassemble slightly and slowly. Day begins to break. And as it does, how long are you able to keep little fella out there? Just indefinitely? As long as you're focused on it?
Yep.
So as this is happening, the sunlight is breaking through the road, kind of coming from behind you, lighting up the backs of you that are looking towards the road, towards the castle. And little fella sees this large sort of portcullis, kind of like one of those split bridges in bigger cities that open up for bridges to traverse through, closed down over a moat. And you see a team of 2 horses with carts and 3 guards walking in sort of a V formation, leading these carts. They are covered with cloth, so you can't see the contents on the inside. But this is the first real promising sign of a shipment that you had so far.
Hey, just a clarification too. I can send little fella an indefinite amount of distance. I just can only communicate with them within 100 feet.
Okay. Yeah, the castle is probably a few hundred feet away from you, but with a bird's eye sort of perspective, you don't have to get that far away to actually see what's going on, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Sweet. Does it
So
look like
I'd say probably within range that you can continue to communicate with him. And it does look like they're coming down the road towards you guys. And they're not moving at a very fast pace.
I'm gonna send a message. I assume I'm the only one that sees this.
Yeah, you looking through the Raven's eyes are the only person who sees this as of now.
I'll send a message to Gabe. Hey Gabe. I think I got a read on that shipment. It looks like it's heading our way right now.
From which direction?
From which direction, Daddy?
Directly north. That road leads up a few separate steps, or a few separate sets of stairways into the distance that leads straight to the castle. There's no other turns that you can see while flying around.
They're coming straight from the castle. I'm gonna get them to stop, and then you guys attack, alright? And if you can let the others know.
Will do. Aaron!
Hi.
Shipment's coming from north towards the castle. It's on its way.
North? I'm gonna
Pass
look
it on,
back
yes.
at Blackstrand. Oriole. Shift north. Shift north.
I'm gonna go north. What's this gap look like, Tim, on these houses?
Just a few feet.
I'm gonna leap
tops are
it.
very close.
I'm gonna leap it and try to get to the very edge and take cover the.
Okay, so
ledges here.
so the rooftop is vaulting towards the street that way. Just so you're aware.
Okay. Before
Well,
it
it's
gets
exposed, so I'll be
You're
on this
exposed,
side. This side, riding that ridge, right at the tippy top.
Okay.
before it gets closer and before they can see, I kind of reach my head. I take out my greatsword and reach it out in front of me, and I tilt my head back and blow just dragon breath all along my sword. And it starts turning orange, bright orange, and I use Searing Smite on my greatsword.
That was great flavor, Ben. Props on that.
And little fella's gonna come back to
Go
me.
ahead and mark off your breath weapon for the day. Just kidding.
Well, it's not my dragon.
I'm
breath.
kidding, buddy. I'm kidding.
I just thought it'd be cool.
How mean of a DM would I have to be? That'd be so fucked.
I thought about it and I was like, if he does this, I'm gonna be pissed.
What were you saying before I interrupted you?
Little fella's gonna return, and then I will cast Mage Armor on myself to prepare for battle.
Okay.
Can I look back at Gabriel one more time?
Yeah, of course.
Gabe. Yeah. Casper's got a plan, right?
Yeah.
Wait for the signal, boys.
Will do.
Blackstrand is going to sort of leap down between the cracks of these buildings and sort of putting his hands and legs out to the side, slowing his trajectory in the fall, sort of hiding in this alleyway between the two buildings. He's going to look at you, Casper, and just give you a nod.
I'll nod back. Just quick clarification: are we in the second row or the first row? Are there zombies in our segment?
This is the third tier of the city. So
typically zombie free.
Typically zombie free, yeah. From what you guys have gathered so far between your conversations with Carter, who's been in and out of this section of the city, and just based on the fact that you haven't seen any.
Okay, sweet.
Okay. About how close are you letting these guards and horses get to you before you strike?
I'm gonna hop up on the other side of this ridge because they're coming from up here.
Right.
When they get about like right here, I'm gonna walk out looking like a zombie. They kind of try to stomp out into the middle of the road.
No.
It's funny that you circled that exact spot because that is exactly where I had the tokens placed.
Hey.
Yeah. As you're walking out as a zombie, is there anything that you did to prep to look like a zombie, or are you just kind of using your naturally pale?
Yeah, I'm just looking like me. I did just fall out of a sewer not too long ago, if that helps.
Let's see. Go ahead and roll me a performance check.
All right.
Oh fuck! He's not a bard anymore.
Don't have your plus 13 now.
Performance is -1, so 17.
Oh!
Wow, Pog champ. That's fucking
Pog champ.
Yeah, and
really are
everybody else sees sort of Casper like cricking his neck in these awkward ways and like taking this period of time, this short period of time where he's been around actual undead zombies. He's taken the influence very quickly. You hear a couple of the guards under their breath. What the hell? There's not supposed to be zombies here. We're in the third tier. We haven't broken down into the second tier yet. What is going on? And you hear them draw their swords.
I'm gonna wait for them to approach. I'm gonna zombie slowly reach into my pocket, pull out the bottle of zombie ooze that I stole from the zombies, and try to huck it at one of them, getting some splash damage if possible.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I do something as well while he's doing this?
Yeah, I want to do something too.
Is that the signal?
We all get a surprise attack.
That's the signal.
Does it go hand in hand with what he's doing? Because if not, then I'll let him roll, and I'll let you guys sort of take turns, so we're not all sort of trying to talk over actions on each other.
Yeah, it kind of does, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I see him pull shit, I want to do some stuff.
Yeah.
Me as well.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna let him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him toss his vial. We'll get damage and everything from that, and I'll let you guys do your stuff, and we'll just know that it's all sort of happening at the same time. How's that sound?
Okay.
I love it.
That sound very diplomatic of me. I'm working on that.
I think it was. Yeah, you're being nice. You're being too nice, actually.
Be more of a dictator, but whatever works.
Don't ask for what you don't want, buckos. All right, roll me a hit.
Okay, just a no modifier. Oh,
Yeah, no
doesn't
modifier,
matter. Nat
just-
20.
Nat 20.
That's my first nat 20 of the campaign, I think.
And who are you throwing it at? Just this very frontmost guardy guard?
Yeah, right. The front guy. And if there's anyone next, yeah, just the front guy.
Okay, so what this vial is going to do is it's going to leave a 5-foot splatter of acid on the ground, or covering the target. So I'll let you kind of choose with a nat 20. Did you want it to directly cover that guy, or did you want it to sort of splash on the ground at his feet?
I wanted to be covered in acid.
Okay.
Soaked
Okay,
in it,
perfect.
dripping in zombie ooze.
So go ahead and roll me a d6, and then we'll double that for your damage. That will remain concurrent. You can roll damage at the beginning of, well, I guess, yeah, at the beginning of your turn, every turn, for him to take that acid damage.
Okay, that is 4 acid damage.
Okay, was that already doubled?
Yeah. And then after that, I'm gonna teleport inside the building with Guts, and then let these guys do their move.
I can't wait.
Hey, it's kicking off, Guts. Let's have some fun, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah, this is effectively a full-on ambush.
Ambush.
So if you guys all want to take an action before this starts, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
First.
Let's go.
Fucking go!
Do we get a bonus action and an action, or just one?
Just an action, unless what you want to use is a bonus action, then I'll allow you to use that too. But you can't use both of them. It's just one or the other.
Who's going first?
Roll for it.
Since
I'll
I'm
go.
super close,
Okay, Sap, go for it.
I'm just gonna fire a crossbow bolt at the guy in the back.
Dude, we really got to figure out how to import memes
15
into
to
the
hit.
Twitch stream.
Okay, roll me a
15 to
hit on your
and,
crossbow.
15.
At the one in the back,
Yeah.
it's not gonna hit. It's gonna just ting off of his chain armor.
Oh my god.
Man.
Oh my
Next.
fucking god. I'll go. I want.
Out back.
I'm after Oriole.
What did you call him? Guard captain. Oh fuck. Okay, I'm gonna summon my spectral floating hand, mage hand, and I'm gonna use it. It's gonna like float over to this rear horse here and give it a fucking swift smack on the ass in an attempt to get this thing to spook and start to run.
Nice.
Okay.
With the rations.
So mage hand can hold about 10 pounds of weight.
Yeah, that's
I would say that's probably enough to give a nice solid ass smack to a horse.
Audible too, like a fucking open hand.
And just I don't even know. One of those moments as a DM, it's like, what the fuck kind of check would you even roll for that?
I'll roll anything you want. Just a straight D20.
Mage hand slapped it. Does he need to roll?
Yeah, it's
that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to.
Performance.
It hits. It hits no matter what. It's how you want to.
I think that there's no roll necessary for that. Mage hand is capable of grabbing things. So I'm not gonna make him roll the hit.
10-pound smack,
ahead.
baby. What happens?
That horse is going to roll to see if he's spooked. Is what I'm gonna do.
I like that. Plus or over under 15. Or 10.
He rolled a 5.
Yeah.
And he just like immediately. These two guys sort of dive out of the way.
I'm gonna take my height advantage, and as this thing comes over, I'd like to fucking acro and try and jump on the back of this fucking cart to get off.
All right, roll me an acrobatics check.
Fuck yeah!
It's all riding on this, boys.
Some Zorro shit, dude.
19 plus 2. 19 plus 2, bitch. Let's
Nat
fucking
21.
go. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
All right.
I'm on this cart.
So it runs up. You're on the cart. And what I'm gonna do is, I believe I can attach it to you.
Dude,
Let me see
what
if
a
that
baller
works.
move.
All right. Good enough for now. Yeah. I believe Gabriel and Aaron still have actions they can do. Guts, you as well.
Yes.
And then we're
So
gonna get into initiative order.
I stand up. I take my greatsword and I'm holding the blade down like this. And I go, from the shadows. And I jump up and jump right on top of this guard and try to thrust the greatsword into him.
Okay, that's about a 20-foot drop. It's a 2-story building that you're on. So I'm gonna have you roll to hit, and then I'm also gonna have you roll me a dexterity check to see if you're able to regain your footing and not like take fall damage from it.
Okay.
How much do you weigh,
Roll to
Gabriel?
hit, 17 plus 5, 22 to hit.
That's definitely gonna hit. And with the dexterity check, let me know.
Okay. Oh shit. 18 plus... You're 18.
Okay, go ahead and roll me your damage and roll an extra d6.
For Searing Smite.
Or actually an extra 2d6 for each. You get a d6 per 10 feet of falling damage. That's gonna get translated into this damage you're doing to him. You rolled high enough dex.
And then I have
You're not gonna get hurt from it.
I have Searing Smite too.
Searing Smite extra, yep.
Dude, this guy's fucking dead. He's just pancaking him.
So
Pancake him.
the original damage is
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
12.
12 damage. Base damage.
Damn.
15,
It's the highest roll.
17, and then another d6
What the
Jesus.
fuck?
Searing Smite.
for
Amazing.
21 damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you see Gabriel in this early morning light. His sword still kind of glowing and casting this dim glow upon his body. You see him almost like down and B in Zelda, like using his fucking just pinstrike attack.
Bro.
And he just comes down directly on top of this guard who looks up and then tries to brace for the impact. You stab your sword directly into his spinal column and you kill him. You use him as cushion as he crumples to the ground.
Yeah. And since I'm using Searing Smite, it's just kind of like a flash of like smoke, and the smell of burnt flesh fills the air too.
Okay, and I'm gonna just put you sort of right on top of, kind of overlapped with him, just so you know you're on top of him, but he is dead.
This combat has been so sick so far.
Yeah,
And Oriole hops on the back of a fucking moving wagon.
and Sap shoots a crossbow bolt and it just pings off of some armor. It's so badass, dude.
You're
That's
a
me.
dick.
Poor Sap.
You're a dick, bro.
He's my brother. I can be a dick to him.
Hey, I identified the captain. That's useful.
Hey, you made a whole ass bag of holding, dude.
That's fucking dope.
Okay,
And
who else
now
wants to
it's
get
running away
their
with my armor.
who else wants to get their surprise attack soon?
I do. I'm gonna look at the guard captain right here in the back, and as everything's going on, I'm just gonna point out him with 2 fingers, and I'm going to command, and I'm basically gonna tell him to drop his weapon.
The guard up in front here,
The captain in the back.
captain in the back.
Yep. 60-foot range.
And I'm sorry, I missed what your action was.
I'm gonna command him to drop his weapon.
You're gonna command him to drop his weapon. All right. What kind of wisdom save DC is that?
12. Wisdom.
He rolled a 14.
Ah! Damn. Yeah, he's just gonna hear this word of command come over to him. Just drop weapon. And it's not gonna do anything.
Damn. He's not gonna do shit. He said, fuck your command. Pussy.
All right.
That's
I
me.
believe that just leaves Guts, right?
Yeah.
I'll just peek out of here, kind of like hiding, or like right here. Just kind of lay low still.
You using a hide action basically.
Yeah, just kind of sneaky.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
19.
Sneaky boy.
Okay, I rolled a 6. You're successfully hidden right now.
Sick.
Carter and Blackstrand both sort of stay their ground right now. They're both still sort of hiding.
Ooh.
And at this point, let's roll fucking initiative, boys.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You guys made my initiative roll a little bit easier with this fucking instant kill by Gabriel.
That was sick.
That was sick.
I was rolling that one.
You still smell burning flesh in the air. It smells like chicharron.
Chicharron.
Chicharron. Smells like pork skins. Is that what that is?
Because they're fucking pigs, dude.
Can you fucking chill, Casper?
What did I do?
You're just a little bitch, that's all.
Whoa! Whoa!
I love that your guys' real life, like, married antics fucking always find a way to peek through with your little bickering mid-fucking sesh.
I'm not in character right now. This is personal.
12.
I'm a 3, so I'm last.
17.
Okay. Sam, what'd you get?
8.
I got a 6.
Guts, what did you get?
12.
12.
For initiative, right?
Match?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, 12.
Both of you do a roll off to see who gets above.
Let's fucking go, Guts.
And Daddy, can you read off the initiative order so far?
No.
No.
No, you're fired.
No.
No.
We're all fired.
Because you're sick, you get special treatment.
Aaron, you're fired.
I got a 10, Guts.
Damn it. I got a 6.
Ah.
That's okay.
Okay, and I'm just getting in Carter and Blackstrand. All right, boys. First up in initiative order is going to be Aaron.
Beautiful. I'm gonna start coming down this ladder here, in his first guard. I'm just gonna walk straight up to him and just take my great sword, lavish it as I'm kind of like dragging it across the ground, and then just bring it as an overhand swipe right down on top of him.
Okay, roll me a hit.
Oh baby, 15 plus 5 is a dirty 20, baby.
Dirty 20. Very nice. Very nice.
And I'm as you like see me swipe down with this, there's just gonna be this huge, like, vibrant blue flash that comes with the impact, and I'm gonna divine smite as well. Hold on, give me a sec. Need my 6. beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. It's gonna be 13 damage on the regular, and for the radiant damage on the next one, give me a sec. 6, 7. It's gonna be 13 radiant damage on him as well.
Damn.
Okay, he's looking pretty hurt. He's looking pretty hurt by that.
Fuck yeah.
Not dead, but looking a little toasty, a little bit rough around the edges now.
Better be.
Perfect. I'm just gonna use my bonus action to kind of alert anybody else who's like in hiding or anything else like that. Just, we've got the upper hand now, boys. Shipment's ours. And that's it. It's my turn.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Huzzah! As I ride off.
Speaking as you ride off.
Oh!
Next in initiative order is this horsey that got spooked.
Oh.
He is going to run with a cart, effectively trampling over you. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no.
I rolled good. I rolled
Aaron.
good.
Aaron. Okay.
I rolled good.
He's running over Aaron.
15.
Aaron, move.
15. It sort of clips you and wings you as it's moving through your space, but you're able to step out of the way from being completely trampled by it, and you're gonna take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
Just gonna look back as I'm getting hit by it. Just Oriole, control the fucking thing a little bit, mate.
I'm just bouncing all over the top of it.
And as you're sort of reeling and regaining from this dodge, this guard is going to go ahead and immediately strike back at you after taking that massive hit from you. He's going to pull out what looks to be a great sword off of his back and come slashing down at you with his gigantic sword. It's a battle of the big swords.
Okay.
Great sword battle.
Where is it? It's gonna be a 16 to hit.
That hits. Just hits.
Ooh, that's big damage, Bucko.
No.
You're gonna take 10 damage from this slash.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. As I'm hit by this car, I'm just gonna take this slash and just fucking, you're gonna see a bunch of blood fly out from my torso, just like this huge clump of blood, and see me winded really bad.
Oh fuck.
Next up in initiative order is going to be Blackstrand. He's going to run out and sort of slide on his knees behind this guard, sliding past him as he pulls out 2 small mouse-sized daggers and just slashes the Achilles of this guard.
Ooh.
One of them hits and he just wings his leg. The guy immediately drops down onto one knee, holding the back of his calf, and just lets out a painful scream.
Aaron Rodgers his ass, bro.
Too soon. Okay. That guard is looking pretty fucked up at this point. He's not looking good.
That's what's up.
Next up is going to be... I said that as I clicked away from my page. Carter. He's going to string up his bow, and he's going to shoot at the feet of this horse, sort of in front of it, trying to get it to scare and sort of rear up into a stop. He manages to successfully shoot where he wants to, I'm gonna basically roll an intimidation check here. And the horse keeps moving. His check wasn't high enough, so he used his movement already last turn, but on his next turn, you get the sense he did not rear up.
Is only one of the horse running, the other horse is hanging out?
The other horse is hanging out, yes, but the backs of these carts are covered in cloth, so you don't know which horse is running or what load they're carrying.
Okay.
Gabe with Gut on deck.
Gut.
All right.
Yeah.
How's Guard?
I know I had like a hiccup when I said that. It's kind of serendipitous.
How's Guard 1 looking?
Fucked up. He's not looking fantastic. He's down on one knee, bleeding from the chest and holding his Achilles tendon that's completely slashed open and spewing blood out the back of his leg.
Okay, I jog up to Guard 1 and I pick up my great sword and I bring it up to my shoulder. My sword's bigger. And I go to just slash down right on his head.
Oh, yeah.
$13 plus 5, 18 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Alright then. Gonna be 10 damage.
You're a fucking cold-blooded murderer, my guy. How do you want to do this? He's on one knee and he's in prime striking position for you to come in and end his life.
Yep. So I bring it down. It goes. It gets stuck halfway through his skull, and I take out my shield, and I smack it down the sword like a hammer, and it cuts all the way down through his shoulder.
Pang, 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 and you just hear this as the sword makes its way down through the rest of his head, and his cranium just falls over onto the ground.
And then before I end my turn, I'm going to look over towards Aaron. I'm going to stick my hand out, and the sun, the tattoo of a sun on my hand is going to start to glow. And do you know how when like a bubble, for example, when the light hits it, it's kind of like different colors, like there's like purple and green, and it kind of looks like that. Kind of almost like that type of color comes out in the shape of a shield, and I cast Shield of Faith on Aaron.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Plus 2 AC.
Huh?
Beautiful.
Plus 2 AC.
Plus 2 AC.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Guts.
Can I jump on the back of that cart?
Yeah, the space is being taken up mostly by Oriole. You're pretty small. You could squeeze in there. You could also try to jump on the horse too.
I'll jump on the horse.
All right. Roll me an athletics check to see if you can jump up high enough to get on this horse that's moving at a speed.
19.
Oh yeah, easily. Like you've done it before, which you probably have. Who knows what the fuck you've done in your fucked up past. Yeah, you make your way up onto the back of this horse. You trying to do anything to it, or are you just along for the ride?
Just along for the ride. I'll grab yeah, I'm just chilling.
Cool. Word. Next up is this guard captain. He's going to walk up to Gabriel. Or did you move in order to attack this other guard here?
I had to run up to Guard 1 to do it.
Okay, so regardless, he's going to come up to you.
Okay.
And he's going to unclip this sort of flail from his wrist or from his waist, and he's just gonna swing it around a couple times and then bash you with it. And as a follow through to that, he's going to just reach in with a dagger and try to gut you with it.
Oh.
He's gonna say, "You're not getting anywhere with my shipment." And he rolls 16 and then an 8.
Fuck.
The 16 hits, the 8 misses.
Okay, so you see this spiked ball, smaller than a bowling ball, maybe about the size of like a cantaloupe, swinging at you, and you're just sort of looking down at this guard that you just killed. As you look up, he's talking to you. You just get spanked right across the front of the chest with this spiked ball.
Okay.
That was good.
That was.
Bryce, clip that, please.
Dude, I hate you guys.
Hey, you're gonna take 5 damage from that.
Oh, pussy shit.
Next up. Oh, sorry, that's 5 plus 3. That's 8 damage.
All right.
Still not a ton to you.
Mate.
He's proficient with it. Sorry, I forgot. Next up is going to be motherfucking Sap with Casper on deck.
Yeah. So I would like to use a dash action to kind of climb back down the ladder. And try to make it back to the fight. So that's 30, 15. So I'll end up like right about there, I think. And I think that ends my turn.
You can dash to get closer as a dash action if you wanted to get closer.
You already did.
Oh, you did?
That was.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
It basically just doubles your movement,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, sorry.
But you
My
can't move outside of that, I think.
No, you're good. Yep.
Yeah. That's
You
where
could-
I am for now.
You could make a. You have 25 feet. You could do something.
But I've already dashed.
You have range?
Oh,
dash?
dash.
No, you're
Never
good.
mind.
Sorry.
You're
I,
right.
And
My bad.
dash isn't a bonus action, it's a regular action, right?
Yeah.
So wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You are not a rogue. You're not able to use dash as a
Yeah.
bonus action.
Forgot about that one, mate.
It's all good, guys.
Okay. Casper with Oriole on deck.
Well, Casper's gonna come running out of this door here. Oh, that's about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna look at guard 1 right in the eyes. And I'm gonna say, fuck you, fella. And I'm gonna shoot out my classic Darth Vader green skeleton hand to choke this fella out.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I
Shield
forgot to
touch.
circle this guy is dead as well.
Is a 14 to hit.
That is not going to hit.
Well, I'm gonna pass my turn then.
The speed at which these memes are coming through this combat,
It's amazing.
I can't keep up with it.
They're showing up on the overlay too, which is amazing.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Are they really? I haven't even noticed
Bryce
that.
got
Right
it.
in the middle.
Bryce set it up, bro.
Bryce is a legend.
Oh, Bryce.
What a legend. Yeah, that's
Yeah, there's
So it just
right there.
encourages me to do bad things.
yes.
You more
Now
bad
he's spamming them.
things.
Okay. What did you say was the end of that? You just ended your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Oriole, you're up next, bucko.
As this thing's still charging, I see fucking Guts hop on this bitch, and I have a bit of a relief come over me, and I'm trying to stabilize. And as I do, get my feet under me, I'm gonna rip this tarp off and see what I'm fucking working with here in this cart.
Yeah, you rip the tarp off, and you see a chest maybe about 2 feet long, 1 feet wide, with a closed. It's all made out of wooden with sort of a brass rim around it.
Is there a
It's-
lock?
It's secured into place on the cart with.
I have a
bloodstains.
crowbar. Can I use my action as this cart's moving to fucking pop this bitch? I want to know what's in this.
You can surely try, my friend.
Okay, let's go. What am I rolling?
That would be strength.
Oof. -1 on strength.
That's why I said you can surely try, Brent.
18 -1, baby. 17.
Can't stop him.
You reach in to this sort of U-shaped portion of this lock, like a master lock, and you crank, and the fucking veins in your neck are starting to pop. You're putting all your force into it, and it doesn't open.
Fuck. Pull this thing over, Guts. Stop this thing. That's all. That's all I got.
That's all.
Okay. It is right about now that you guys notice that there are a few guards making their way up the road from a shift change.
I knew it.
That was another 6 hours.
You guys waited through the entire night.
Oh my gosh. Wait, so it's morning right now?
Yeah.
Break of dawn.
Yo.
Break of dawn. Fuck. 2 of them, right?
3.
3 this time.
Fuck. Do they see us?
Or was the guy that was also training with his weapons? He's taking his shift change as well.
40 feet, Tim.
With that being said, Aaron, you are up next.
Fuck. Yeah, no. Fuck it. I'm gonna try and run up behind old guard captain boy here on the side. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to move him. And then I'm gonna try and just swipe at him with my greatsword.
Okay, roll me a hit.
15 plus 5, dirty 20 again.
Dirty 20 again.
Yep.
He is going to use shield as a reaction.
Okay.
And he is going to, as he does that, what he's really doing for flavor is he's just swinging his flail around and it's catching along the edge of your blade, deflecting it into the other direction.
Shit. Awesome. Yeah, I'm that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna still look pretty fucked up. Like I'm starting to, like, as I ran around and tried to swipe at the guard, you see me like take this one cough and just like blood just spews out of my mouth like all over this guard.
And I didn't notice also, were you here at the start of this turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would have had to have moved around combat. You're not small enough that you could pass through characters like that.
Okay.
So just know that your movement is pretty much spent getting there.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, I still look pretty fucked up.
Cool. Yeah, and maybe that's the flavor of it, is that you're kind of hobbling around. You're trying to get past Oriel on this fucking demented horse that got slapped. He's just on a fucking beeline forward.
Yeah, there's just a trail of blood from where I'm walking around in.
Oh god.
All of you guys on this fucking horse, I need to figure out this whole mounts system. This horse is continuing to run forward with you guys on its back.
I honestly, that horse would be up at the guards already. At the south.
Turn the car.
Jimmy, you can press A to attach things.
Go, wait till your turn.
Press A to attach, yeah.
Oh, good to know.
You can
Good to know.
mount it.
I was right clicking and there was a little link for it, but it didn't. When I clicked on you, it didn't stick. So I'll have to.
I think you have to
highlight it.
click on the horse or even the carriage itself.
Cool. You guys work on that while I do this whole combat shit.
Yes, sir.
Next up, get these guys moving so I don't know. That means I can keep track of where the fuck I'm at.
What are you guys doing? One person, not 4.
Next up is going to be guard 4, who is going to run up and try to slash at the legs of this horse, making him topple so that Guts goes into the ground.
Jesus. Those guys don't give a fuck about
Not
anything.
cool.
And he rolled a nat 20.
Dude,
Fuck!
fucking piece of shit, dude. Fuck you, dude.
So he successfully legs this horde, actually fully chops off its front right leg, immediately sending its face into the ground, sending Guts forward into the ground as well, and pitching the cart up into the air, tossing Oriole.
And the chest?
And the chest is held down with the chains.
Fuck!
So you guys roll me a dexterity save to see how much damage you take here.
Oh my!
Anything above a 10 is going to be half damage. Anything under 10 is going to be full damage.
So I have danger sense, so I get
Dirty
advantage
20
on dex saving throws.
Perfect. Yeah, that's fine.
Dirty 20, motherfucker.
Dude,
21.
how do you... Can you start showing your dice? Because I don't believe you.
Bitch, I'll do a dice cam next session.
Dude, we need a dice cam for Tony.
I'll do it, dude. I'm telling you, I'm rolling hot today. I keep kissing my dice. I've kissed my dice every time.
He is the Percy of our campaign.
Dude, he's got loaded dice.
If you question my dice roll, you motherfucker, Casper, I will make a video of every dice roll.
I've literally seen him in person roll 20s like that too, so it's
That was the
kinda,
whole weekend.
Yeah, he
the whole
rolled 20s
weekend we were
all
in Sun
weekend
River.
too, bro. Those dice are weighted, bro.
Fuck you guys.
You guys both take 3 damage, Guts and Oriole.
I rolled in that one earlier, you son of a bitch.
There's no in between ever.
I know, right? Dude, you don't get a 4. He's never rolled a 19, but he's rolled 20 and 20s, dude.
Blackstrand is going to use a bonus dash action to get up to this guard here. And he's going to come in and just sort of try to do a jumping attack where he's going to dagger into this guy's shoulders. And just like last time, one of those is going to hit, and he completely wings this guy's sword-wielding shoulder, piercing into him and sort of hanging on. So he's sort of holding on as he's embedded his sword into this guy.
Fuck yeah.
Dang.
Dealing a good amount of damage too. Next up is going to be this motherfucking guard here, who is going to run up and try to stomp down on Guts.
Ooh.
Asshole.
Who's on deck?
He rolls a 4.
Yeah.
So totally missed that one.
Any attack.
After him is going to be Carter. Carter's up on the rooftops here. He's going to send 2 arrows into this furthest back guard here. Just knocking one arrow, firing, and then very quickly knocking another arrow and firing, and both of those are going to hit. One sort of winging him and the other one sticking into his waist area. Both look like they're poking through the armor, but they're not super deep. He's going to take a small amount of damage. And now I'll be done playing D&D by myself because it's Gabe's turn with Guts on deck.
All right, so I just took a mace to the chest, and I kind of stand up, and I spit blood into the face of this guard captain.
Fuck yeah!
And I reach back with my greatsword like I'm fucking Barry Bonds in this bitch. And I take a huge hack at guard captain right in front of me with my greatsword.
Yes.
$18, 23 to hit, boy.
That's gonna hit.
$10 damage. Yeah, Barry Bonds, bitch.
You're on point, dude. You're on point.
10 damage to that guard captain.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and he takes the hit.
Face.
He takes the hit, wipes the loogie off of his face, and just flips it back. You like, you've got gall.
Oh,
shit. Dude. He's like, yeah, Barry Bonds, bitch. Let's go.
Well, shit, yeah, that ends my turn.
Next up is Guts.
Alright. Am I
both you and Oriole were thrown prone from that, yes.
Alright. So as I'm standing up, you're just gonna see all the veins in my arms and my face and my neck just fucking start bulging. I'm just gonna start salivating. I'm gonna be like, you're gonna fucking die! I'm gonna rage.
Oh! Yeah! Rage!
And then with that, am I able to attack, actually?
Yeah. Yep, that just uses half of your movement and a bonus action.
You're right. Okay, you're right. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna grab my sword from my back, and it's just gonna start swirling with booming energy, and I'm just gonna attack this guard in front of me.
Yes.
15 to hit.
That barely hits.
But it still hits.
Still hits.
Just barely.
Still hits though.
And that's an 11 points of damage. And he's covered
11 points of damage.
And he's covered in booming energy.
So if he moves, then he is going to take some of that damage, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he'll take a 1d8.
Okay, yeah, and from that hit, you slash him open, and blood starts splaying across the ground and at your feet. Kind of coughs up a little bit of blood, but still looks like he has a little bit of fight left in him.
And that'll be it. That'll be my turn.
After that is going to be this guard captain here. He is going to once again try to swipe at Gabriel with his flail. And he's going to try to follow that momentum through, hitting you twice with his flail if he can. A 16 and a dirty 20.
Both hit, yes.
Oof.
No, brother.
Oof. It would be 2d8 damage. Oh, I rolled low, you lucky motherfucker. I rolled 4 damage total.
Yes, sir.
Gosh.
Double
Like
twos.
Like I said before, pussy shit.
He's also going to take a look back at you and just spit back into your face as well.
He's got some gall, brother.
And
we both got gall.
And then somewhere in the distance you hear like some gulls are flying by. Sap is going to be going, and Casper will be going next. I can't help the dad jokes; they just flow from me.
I would like to try to hop on the other horse and give it a smack to go.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and just. I'm going to say since we let Mage Hand just go ahead and do that. Oh, you're climbing onto it?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me animal handling.
Animal, what?
Ooh, this tree man can definitely handle some animals.
Tree man.
It's a -1. I rolled a 12.
Yeah, he rears up on his hind legs. Roll me a athletics to see if you can hang on while it's rearing up.
So a -1. 3.
3. You fall back into the cart, and it starts taking off running.
Whoopee!
We'll do this. Okay.
That ends my turn, obviously.
Thank you. Appreciate that. He's going to run up a little ways here. God, this fucking snap to grid is really pissing me off. Okay. Casper, as these horses are running past, it is your turn now.
Oh, hey, Casper.
If you just use the select tool, you can highlight it and move it all at once if you want. Is Sap on the back of the horses?
He is in the cart, sort of on his back right now as he fell from the horse.
Hey, bud.
Against Casper's better judgment, since I am a cowboy wizard, it would behoove me to hop on the back of this horse as it passes me by.
Oh.
You guys beat me to it.
What do I need to roll to hop on the back of this horse?
With this horse moving and you jumping on it as it's running by, it's going to be dexterity.
How about an athletics?
Yep, that's totally fine as well.
Or acrobatics?
Hey, if you want to get real fancy flary with it, go ahead and roll me acrobatics.
All right. That's 18. I'm gonna do one of those old like almost like an old cartoon where something runs past you and you stick your hand out and it like zooms past you, but all of a sudden like get drugged with it.
Oh, that's a Legolas move right there, bro.
I'm gonna Legolas that man and hop on the back of this, on the back of his neck.
All right.
Is that a action or a bonus action?
We'll call that an action.
Fuck. Can I not hop on it then? Because I don't want to waste my turn doing nothing.
You made your choice.
Yeah, you can't take backsies now. You roll everything, buddy.
God damn it. Well, here I am on the top of this horse.
You don't have any bonus actions you can use?
No, I don't.
Oh, sucks to be not level 3 yet, huh, buddy? Alright, next up is going to be this second guard captain here. He is going to take this large stone hammer off of his back, and he's going to walk slowly up to Blackstrand. He's going to say, I'm going to squish you like the mouse you are, and he's going to just straight down on top of his head.
No.
Blackstrand is going to use a cunning action to try to reduce that hit, because it is close. And just enough. He just nimbly takes a step off of one of his foot into a sidestep and dodges the attack.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Next up is going to be Oriole.
Oriel's gonna see that fucking that slam from this dude with the hammer. And with kind of an angry reaction, he's gonna lift his wand up and cast Witch Bolt. 14 to hit.
I seem to remember that there was a time when I was now given power to force you to roll a wild magic surge. Does that still stand?
It still stands. Rolling
Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Here it is.
A D100?
I'm so close by.
Do you have a D100?
I rolled a 59. I have a 59. I'm gonna read you what a 59 means right now. 59 on this magic surge table reads, you can speak with small animals for 1 hour. Birds, critters seek you to tell you random secrets they've acquired.
You got so lucky.
Oh, fuck.
You got so lucky.
Squirrels scurry around me out of nowhere. They're whispering your secrets.
They tell you where they've hid their nuts, dude.
Oh god.
Zombie mice.
You hear. Nobody else quite hears this, but there's a bird's nest in the rafters of the house just to the right of you. And you hear a panicked bird going, No! Darling, hide the kids! Hide the kids! We need to... This is dangerous! And that's what you hear.
God damn. I smack him out of the way.
And everybody else sees Oriel just frustratedly stand up off the ground, dust some of the dust off his shoulders, raise his wand in a menacing way, and then just like a tiny little spark happens at the tip of it, and you guys don't know what happened.
Fuck. Oh fuck. I'm just gonna like fumble my staff and like look at the tip of it and be like, and that's gonna be it. I'm just gonna fucking waste my turn.
I'm so glad I waited until now to do that. That was fucking awesome.
Oh fuck. Okay. Next.
Aaron, up
Scary.
next.
Can I get behind this guard captain with Gabriel?
Let me get back to my owlbear here. Yeah, the guy to the left of you. Yeah, you
Step
would take
over
an
his ass.
opportunity attack.
I would. Okay.
No, you're still within 10 feet of him.
Okay.
You'd have to do some real like Barry Bonds shit and just fucking parkour off the side of this wall.
Barry parkour?
What?
He's a home run hitter.
I don't know if
Just had Barry Bonds stuck in my head from earlier. Don't talk about it.
I don't know fucking athletics, but what I do know is my great sword. As I'm just like spewing out blood as I'm talking, you can see my whole torso just ripped to shreds, and I haven't even focused on myself at all. Just fucking going for another swipe on this guard captain right in front of me.
Oh my
Get
god.
him, Aaron.
Motherfucking 20, bitch!
Very good.
Oh.
But will it be enough? Roll me some damage, buddy.
Okay. All right.
See, if Oreo reacted like that every time, it would be more believable.
6.
He's numb to it.
Double sixes.
He's
baby.
numb to it.
Double sixes. 15 damage full. Full
Yeah,
15
but-
damage.
Ooh, he's a
And
goner,
so it's
dude.
30 damage on double.
He's a goner.
God, I
He
hope-
takes his hand to try to reach up and sort of block with a bracer. You slice into his arm, pushing through. It cuts through and cuts his hand off. Your blade ends up embedded in his shoulder, but he still stands.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I like fucking just strike down. I'm looking this guard captain right in the fucking eyes. You had it fucking enough yet? Still spitting blood as I'm talking right into his face. That's my turn.
All right. Next up is going to be this guard here, who is going to put his hands up and try to get this horse to stop running. Just gonna roll animal handling out here. And he's successfully able to get the horse to stop running and kind of takes him by the reins. and starts to try to lead him off.
Yeah, that one is killed, no?
Oh, this one. That's right. He's further back. I got them mixed up. So he does not do that. He's already down. He's going to get into the back where this chest is, and he's going to try to bust that lock himself.
Hey, Daddy.
Thanks for the reminder on that. I couldn't even see the other horse because he's covered in sap and Casper.
Roar.
Shut up. That's gonna be a 19, and he busts the lock that is holding the chest into the back of this cart, and he's able to start trying to pick it up out of the back of there.
I love being able to see Bryce's reaction.
Next up is going to be Gabriel. I know, it's fucking great having him on the ninja. Next up is going to be Blackstrand, who's going to, after taking this dodge to the left, is going to follow through with that and run up the wall and jump back and toss both of his daggers at this guard captain as he's sort of jumping up along this wall here.
Fuck yes! Blackstrand is sick!
A nat 20 and a 16. The 16 has a modifier, so that is both going to hit.
Holy shit!
Fucking Master Splinter, dude.
Master Mouse.
Where the turtles at?
Where are the turtles?
Hey, where's the kelp, bro?
So the 4 doubled is going to 8. And that's going to be plus 3, 11. And then the other dagger is going to be 5 damage, so that's 16 damage total. And both of these daggers are now sticking out of this guard captain. And and Blackstrand just slowly begins falling along the wall, sort of using his claws to slow his fall. After that is going to be Gabriel. This is my turn to just take over. This guard number 5, who is going to try to kick Guts back into a prone position.
Motherfucker.
Guts, roll me a strength saving throw.
Don't fucking.
Which is at advantage because you're raging.
Shout out! Hey!
Did that mean nat 20?
10.
10?
No.
Roll a 13 plus 1, you get sent back over onto your back.
Fuck!
After him is going to be Carter, who's going to step over to the side of this roof here. He's going to shoot at the guard who is trying to take the chest out of the back of the wagon. Guys, he's getting away with it. We need to stop him. And he fires his arrows. One of them connects.
We need to stop him.
We need to stop. And let me double check which guard that was. Guard 4 was already a little bit injured, and that is enough to kill him. So you see one arrow go wide, thumping across the ground on this limestone brick. The second arrow goes straight into the back of this guy's head, and he drops slumped over the top of this chest.
Oh.
Next up is going to be Gabe with Guts on deck.
Alright, so Aaron's greatsword is still stuck in the guard captain, correct?
His shoulder, correct. You gonna bash it with your shield again?
Something cooler. So, I take my greatsword, it's time to end this. And on the opposite side where Aaron's sword is, I'm gonna go through the opposite shoulder and create like an X with our great swords inside of it.
Okay.
And hopefully we can pull this bitch apart. 18 plus 5, 23 to hit.
That's gonna unfortunately hit.
Fortunately for you.
10 damage.
And your blade sticks in directly on target, and he immediately starts coughing up blood, almost throwing it up, puking blood across the front of him. And he barely stands. He's on his
Not
last
dead? No.
Doodle.
What? He's got 2 great swords inside of him.
He's a captain.
All right, end my turn.
Well, Shakira said hips don't lie, and Daddy said HP don't lie. So
HP don't lie, dude.
Shout out to Shakira,
next
dude.
up is going to next up is Guts.
All right, I'll pick myself up once more and just fucking slobbering all over the place. I'm gonna fucking try and just cut this dude's legs out from underneath him. Screaming, of course.
Of course. That's only natural.
That's 16 to hit.
That hits.
Fantastic. That's 11 points of damage.
How'd you like to do it?
Sweet. All right, so I'm just gonna fucking take both of his legs out and cut his head off as he's laying there.
Oh, brutal.
Do you cut his legs off, just for clarification?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to get him down to his level.
Yep. Bringing him down, dude.
So in 2 swift movements, a very small kobold wielding a very large blade, moving faster than what most would think possible in this situation, swipes horizontally, cutting the midsection of his body in half. The legs tilting backward, his body tilting forward, and following through with this horizontal slash, cuts right back up at an angle, slicing the head of this guard off. The head goes tumbling across the limestone. And that is where we will end today's session.
Aaron and I have a great sword in each side of this fucking guard.
What? That was a sick fight. Oh my god, yeah, that was so good.
That was a lot of fun.
That was
The memes are such a good addition.
yeah.
So who's dead? Hold on. Is guard 4 and guard 5 dead?
Let me update this with a couple of dead rings here.
I killed 2 bitches.
Yeah, we have
Is dead.
2 guard captains.
Five
All that's
is
left.
dead. Yep, exactly.
Have
Holy
we even
shit!
injured the second guard captain?
Yeah, he has taken a couple of daggers from Blackstrand in his last turn, so he's he has been pierced. Yeah, fun session, guys. Just a couple of quick things before we finish this all up here. Thank you so much if you stuck around this long checking out our D&D adventure. Really appreciate all the activity in chat today, and we appreciate you just showing up, being here, showing support, showing love.
Thanks, chat.
Thanks, chat.
Love you, Guts.
We have a YouTube channel link in the description that will send you over to be able to show your friends some of our content. That's where all of our backlogged episodes go. Check us out on Instagram at Advantage D&D and on TikTok at Advantage. Check out Shadowcraft Prince on both TikTok and Instagram. And in the link of his Instagram now has his Etsy shop. You can now go and purchase minis that have been created by our famous Casper. So go and show him some love. Pick up some really cool ghost-themed paint cups, and anything else he might have on his store right now.
The next edition is going to be each and every one of ours minis. So if you guys want to buy a mini of the cast, it'll be up there within the week.
Fuck yeah.
That's sick.
Cool idea, bro.
Then you
Right
can go
on,
and paint
bro.
a
Awesome.
tiny little dick on Oriel. All right. Well, that's everything for us today. So thanks again for being here. We'll see you next Monday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
One more
Until
thing.
next
One more thing.
week.
Shout out Bryce.
What?
Shout out
yeah.
Bryce.
Oh, yeah. Can't forget about our lovely,
Bryce.
We love you.
our lovely
love you,
Bryce.
Bryce, for all that you do.
Thanks, producer Bryce.
Thank you, Bryce.
Bryce, by the way, on the fly today, not only changing
There he
these-
is!
not only picking up the levels of all of us and making sure everything sounds crispy, but on the fly figures out how to input these fucking memes into our overlay
Yes, there's
live as they're being thrown into our Discord.
there's
Oh.
the man, myth, and legend himself right there in the middle.
Love you, Bryce.
Thank you, Bryce.
Thanks, guys.
Love you, bro.
Throw
Bye,
up some
guys.
more. Bye,
All
guys.
right.
Throw up another heart. Yeah.
See you guys next week.
Yeah, bye,
Next
guys.
week.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.